The banking network of Singapore's largest lender, DBS, and its sister bank, POSB, crashed this morning when a technical glitch affected its entire online system for over 7 hours.
Now, the banking outage sparked anger and frustration among customers. Jeremy Koh tells us more.
It's not a good start to the week for 44-year-old Teo Thiam Chye. At 8 in the morning, the engineer tried to log on to DBS Bank's online banking services, only to find that the system was down. And worse still, he discovered that DBS Bank's ATMs across Singapore were out of service.
What if we need cash urgently? And the reason why I want to access the internet is I need to check my cheque to whether is it clear or not. I have a cheque that I bank in that I'm expecting it to clear by today. And all these informations I can't get.
Mr. Teo is not the only unhappy customer. Numerous customers also called Channel News Asia's hotline to complain about not being able to use the bank's ATMs.
8:30, I come down to withdraw money, but the ATM all spoiled. So frustrated because I need to go marketing, so I went back home again.
DBS says it detected the problem at 3 in the morning, and by 10 a.m, it managed to restore all its branch and ATM services, with all other systems progressively restored by lunchtime. The bank says this is the first time a problem of this nature has occurred, and it took proactive measures to ensure minimal disruption to customers who needed cash urgently for day-to-day needs. For instance, it honoured all cash cheques of $500 and below on the spot. The bank is now conducting a full-scale investigation.
Actually, we have very good safeguards. We have multiple redundancies built into our systems. And it's actually quite perplexing that the redundancy did not kick in as we would have normally expected it to. We are currently doing thorough investigations with our vendor IBM to try and understand why the redundant systems did not kick in.
Mr. Gupta adds that he does not think it's a case of sabotage. DBS has the most extensive network of 81 branches and more than 900 ATMs in Singapore, including those belonging to POSB.
And we will look at how today's disruption affected the business community later in our program. Now, we would like to know how you were affected this morning.
That's right. Log on to facebook.com/Singapore Tonight and post your views and experiences there. You can also find important Singapore news updates throughout the day on our page, so do log on. And you're watching Singapore Tonight. Time for a look at business news making the headlines in Singapore. DBS is clearly in the spotlight this Monday following the technical glitch this morning.
Analysts say the glitch could have resulted in delayed transactions running up to several millions of dollars, and it may affect up to 40% of customers who conduct their transactions online.
It's not uncommon to encounter an ATM that's not working, but observers say large-scale breakdowns like the one on Monday are generally unexpected. The technical glitch, which has since been fixed, affected DBS and POSB's banking services island-wide. DBS declined to comment on potential business impact or losses arising from the disruption, but analysts estimate that it could have cost the bank at least half a day's worth of revenue from fees gained from transactions like high-value fund transfers. They add that the lender could also consider beefing up its infrastructure.
DBS would probably have to incur some form of cost to upgrade its IT infrastructure, cost to tighten its IT controls and things like that to prevent a relapse of this incident. Now, in view of these so-called costs, right, I think that they will still be relatively immaterial to the bank.
DBS has set good customer service as one of its key priorities going forward, and observers say it will need to demonstrate that to its consumers.
They will depend on how DBS salvage the situation going forward, how it demonstrates the controls and infrastructure that it has put in place to prevent such glitches to repeat itself. Now, if DBS were to do a convincing job, demonstrating these upgrades to its consumers, then I would say that the impact is relatively muted.
Other high-volume consumer transactions that could be affected include bill payments and nets or credit card transactions. Hence, the delay could also disrupt corporate financial supply chain activities temporarily. Still, analysts say this glitch should not affect the account balances of customers.
And time now for